Welcome to this be-BOP tutorial. We will see how to configure it to its minimum so you can start using it. So after creating the super admin account, you will get into the back office home page. This is what it looks like. You can access it by clicking on this admin, and you can log out of your account if needed using this red symbol. Here you can see that it's currently using this version of be-BOP, and that's the last one is this one. So here we have a confirmation that we're using the official build and that it is up to date. We don't have a simple versioning naming because we are on the rolling releases for now. Here you can see some documentation on various language. It's still work in progress, so not everything is documented yet. Hopefully we will get there soon. If you need something, you can look it here. Let's start configuring it. Here under merge layout, I will have some basic settings to change. If you want to force some light or dark theme for your user, and if you want to have a different settings for your employees, it's there. Note that for the dark theme, you will have to edit it under merge themes. I like to disable zoom on product pictures. It's personal preference. I'll check this box, but you can keep it unchecked. Here is your brand name. It will appear here. So I will change it to tutorial, and here the website title, that's what will appear on the tab. I have some vertical tabbing, so I don't have the name, but we can see it appearing here. So I'll change it to tutorial with a description, so you have some better search engine optimization. Same for the description, it will be used in search engines and social media or messenger app to get some information. I put something simple. Here you can change some links. So the first links will be the one that appear on the top right of your be-BOP. You can delete them if you want. You can change the text that's appearing and the page it's going to. You can also put external pages by putting the URL here. I'll leave it that way for now. Same here. That will be the links that appear here. So you can edit the name, you can edit where they go, you can delete them, you can add new one, etc. So do it to your liking. If you don't want to have powered by your be-BOP here in your footer, you can disable this. I will keep it because I'm proud to run be-BOP. Here you can display company identity and contact that we will set up later. Same for the shop information. And here there's some links like terms of services and privacy policy. You can of course add new one. You can delete the one you don't want to use. I will keep it that way for now. And now I click on update. It's really important to do update for every change you do in the back office. So let's go under settings and general to change some crucial settings. Here you will have some currencies settings at first. The main currency is the one that will be used on your invoices, that will be displayed on your e-commerce website, so it will be your primary currency. I'll put Swiss francs. Next, you can set up a secondary currency that will also be displayed on your product pages, but you can also disable it simply by selecting the empty option. I would like to have some price in BTC. And here you have a price reference. If you don't use the secondary currency, you can skip it. And the accounting currency is also if you use a secondary currency, especially BTC, to have the exact exchange rate at the time of the payment. So you will have all the necessary information for your accountant in your reporting. You have some notification settings. I will keep it that way for now. You can choose to make the cart preview interactive. It's for people to simply increase, decrease, or delete items on the preview. And you can remove the little pop-in that appear when you add product to the cart. I will keep it. Here you will have some checkout settings. I will keep them as is for now, but you can take a look. Same for order. Here are some interesting VAT settings. If you're not subject to VAT, you can disable VAT for your be-BOP. And give a reason for that. You can use the VAT from the seller's country, so that's what I will use. And here you can change the seller country. I will keep it under Switzerland, but if you're somewhere else, you simply have to change it that way. You can manage custom VAT rates. I won't do that now because I haven't saved yet, and it will delete everything I've changed if I do. Here are the payment method. For now, we have the strict minimum. We will have another course on how to manage your payment methods, so I will keep it as is. Therefore, the timing, I will keep it as is for now. To access the admin login screen, you simply have to go to your domain name /admin, and you can set up a hash. So you generate a unique password and you can put it there so it is more secure, because it's less obvious login screen for automated attacks, but it will be the same for every employee you have on your be-BOP. So every users that need to access the admin login will require to have this hash. You can also set up something personal like this, and it will be /admin-tuto. You can disable the language selector if you only have one language, and also if you don't use be-BOP for e-commerce website, you can hide the cart. And I also like to enable maintenance mode while I'm editing the crucial part of my be-BOP, so it will display a simple page that's saying it's in maintenance. You can edit it here. I won't do that for now. And if you want to add some analytic scripts, you can add it here. Now that I've clicked on update, I can go back to the VAT and manage custom VAT rates. The idea is that you can set up multiple profiles, each one having several countries with a custom VAT. So I create one that's exemption. I put for now only Switzerland, but you can set up for every country. So now I have this profile that is created, but I can create a new one, or I can edit that one. Now let's go under settings, languages. And now, as you can see, you have everything's activated. I will disable everything except these two, and will change the default to Français. So now it will be by default Français, but as my browser is in English, it will stay in English. But I have this selector here that won't have all these anymore. And if you want, you can override some translation key to have your custom translation key here, but it's a bit technical, so it's for advanced user. If I go to ARM for access rights management, you will see that we have our super admin role. We have also point of sale and ticket checkers roles, and we have only one user. You can set up an alias. The idea is that if you have, for example, here admin in your login, people will be able to see, oh, that product has been created by admin, so the login is admin. You can set up an alias, so I put tuto, and that way they won't have an ID if it's admin or not, or maybe you want to protect your employees' privacy. So this will be public and this will be only available for admins. You can set up a recovery email or a recovery npub over Nostr in case you forgot your password and you need to update it. So I'll put my email here, and I could also put an npub. You can give point of sale feature if you want, but we have a role for that, so I simply save. Don't forget to save. It's the same for creating a role. You can create a role ID. I will say tech, and you can put a name, can give some access and read write, and you can also forbidden access. By default, everything is forbidden, but here I can set, okay, you can do everything in admin except, for example, changing the product. So everything in product will be forbidden, despite having every read and write access. You can also give read access. This will be for people that can only see but not change, update the settings. For now, I'll just put that. And now I have a new role. I can create a user and I can give it a role. The super admin is only available for one user. So that's why I created tech, which is basically admin. You can put a user like Leo, for example, an alias like take one. And here you can set up a recovery email or a recovery npub, and you can either set up both or only one. So I'll save everything. You can set up a welcome message for your employee. Here is the identity of your business. So it's for the legal informations. They will be displayed here as I've checked the box in merge layout. You can put tutorial corp, a VAT number. I put 12356, street, Tuto Street in Switzerland, in the states of Neuchâtel and 2000. You can put the email information. So for now, I'll put my email address again. You can put a phone. You can put your bank account. So Leo Tuto, my address, the IBAN, and the big number. And don't forget to click on update. And now you can see that it has this information, company identity, company contact in the footer because I've checked the box, as I said. And now you can do the same for Physicall Shop if you need. Here you have the email and Nostr templates. I won't edit them, but if you want to change the default emails and Nostr message you get, you can change them here. I won't customize the point of sale in this tutorial. We will see it later. If you need some basic age restriction, you can simply enable it from here. Check this box, add a legal reason, like, I don't know, alcohol, for example. Know what you want to do if you did that. It's going under merge CMS. It's where you get all the CMH page. I'll go back there later and edit that one, Agewall. And it's the page that will be displayed when the age restriction is activated. I'll disable it for now. You can set up some OAuth providers. So if you want your user to be able to sign up using Google, Apple, Discord, GitHub, whatever, you can set it up here. I won't do that. And the S3 storage has been set up during the wizard, so I won't need to change that. Now I want to go under node management, and I will set up both the email and Nostr for, because if I've forgot my email, even though I've put an email address here, my be-BOP won't be able to send anything before I've set up the SMTP server. So I will set up that right now. You want to have your SMTP sending server information. Usually it looks something like that. And the SMTP port usually is 587. So I'll keep it that way. And as you can imagine, you simply need to put the user and the password. You'll get these informations on your email hosting provider. You basically, if you're on Gmail, you put Gmail SMTP configuration or whatever you want, and you will get all these informations. And now we have something that's working. I leave that empty and it will simply use that one. So don't forget to save. Now you can do some testing to send it to your email to see if it's working well. Now let's configure the Nostr. It's optional, but you will need either one of them, so email or Nostr. For Nostr, it's pretty simple. If you already have Nostr, you can put your NSEC here, your private key. I will simply click on this to generate a new one, and it will be automatically saved. Don't forget to save if you add yours. You can here test it by sending some message. You can retrieve some accounts metadata by putting an npub. This is a newly generated one, so I haven't. You can set up more relays if you want or if you need. By default, these are the one. You can, of course, delete them and add as many as you want. You can disable the Nostr-bot intro message if you find it too much talk active, and you can also have these disable if you need. Now your be-BOP is pretty much configured. We still need a few things. You can go under SEO, and if needed, you can hide it here. And you can also enable the beacon signal. I will go back to under CMS, and here are all the pages that already exist. By default, they are pretty much empty, just having this message. For example, if I go under my be-BOP, it will show this. So as you can see, it's pretty empty, but you can change things here. For example, here you can put a short description for better SEO. You can have this page to be displayed even in maintenance mode. For example, there's only a few pages that you don't want to be accessible. You can choose which one are with this. You can also hide the page from search engines like Google, DuckDuckGo, etc. And you can add some custom meta tags. It's more for advanced users that have some experience in web. Same for advanced HTML, it's only for advanced user. Here you have a basic what you see is what you get editor. So I simply write hello world and put it in heading 1. So that way my be-BOP is up and running. Here you can have the tips to see how to include products, challenges, and every widgets. We will see that in another course in more details. And here you can display the raw HTML if you want or if you need. And of course, if you edit it here, it will edit it in the what you see, what is what you get. You can have a second page that will be displayed on mobile devices if you want to make your website adaptive. By default, most of our widgets are responsive, if not every widget, so you probably won't need that much. And if you need to have another page for your employee, like providing them with more information, also you can also check this box and know if I update it. Don't forget to update, of course, like each time. Why this is not working? It's because my website is in maintenance mode and I haven't made it available for maintenance. Now my be-BOP is up and running. Hello world.